Hello everyone, welcome back to the Enriched YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss why the future of food is 3D printed. So there are five main reasons we are going to talk about in this presentation why the future of food will have 3D printing in it. Let's take each reason in turn. So the first reason is that it's a new tool and it unleashes new capabilities. Basically expands beyond what is possible with current technology, and that may lead to new possibilities, of course. In fact, food 3D printing is already driving food tech innovation. We have 3D printed meat, personalized nutrition. A little later, we may also have dietary training programs and even new possibilities that are not yet imagined. The second reason is that we are now in the 21st century. We have smart devices all around us. Why not have some smart food? So smart devices are usually internet connected and more adaptive. We have our news feeds personalized. Why not our nutrition? After all, you are what you eat. So with food 3D printing, we can have personalized, optimized food preparation. That will be welcoming the 21st century smart technology into our kitchens. The next reason is about efficiency and environmental sustainability. We already have companies like Upprinting Food that are reducing food waste using food 3D printing by using visually rejected produce, or other companies that are working on alternative meat, which is driving the innovation of sustainable food production. Other than that, fundamentally, 3D printed food or paste-based food production is more efficient in terms of being able to use more of the food than traditional food preparation, because normal food is usually discrete. So if you need a fractional amount, you need to throw the rest. In that sense, continuous paste can be used more efficiently than discrete foods. Taking the efficiency a step further, we see that we can use powder-based production. We already have a lot of foods that can be easily converted into powder right now. If we mix that with water that is recycled, that can give us the opportunity to make food pastes of all different kinds, to make all different kinds of meals in a very efficient manner, which is also compact, which can be more applicable in disaster relief or in places where they have low resources, or even in space. Taking the efficiency even a step further, if we are able to synthesize the powders from scratch, then we don't have to deal with natural foods having the shells and the peels and the parts of the food that are not usually eaten. That will increase the efficiency even further, which will make it more useful for space applications. So when it comes to space food, we need a machine that is really versatile, that that can do pretty much everything. So one printer can produce all types of meals and snacks. The types of properties that we require in the food would be, it should be compact and easy to store, easy to prepare, and personalize and optimize for every individual, so that we save on the resources as well as optimizing the health for every individual on the mission. So 3D printed food basically epitomizes efficient production, easy to transport, less packaging, and that makes it ideal for something to be developed for space. And as it happens with any type of space tech development, we see a simpler version or a modified version that can be then deployed on Earth, making food production more efficient even on Earth. Now, the next reason is changing gears for a bit. and thinking about how future generations would perceive food, specifically those who grew up with 3D printed food, who grew up on a different planet or a moon or something like that, where they only had access to 3D printed food. So they would prefer something like a StarTech food synthesizer, which can basically make everything. It's more convenient and it has more optimization or customization properties. That's the nutritional optimization, which normal food usually doesn't have. So think about this from their perspective for a bit. We have the nostalgia of eating all these kinds of different foods that come in messy or different formats. We have the nostalgia and the taste for it because we were exposed to that over a period of time. But what about a generation that has never seen anything like that before? Do you think they would want to go back to traditional food? What would they prefer? So, in the future of food, we would see that 3D printed food has become a staple diet for future generations by necessity, because they don't have any other option, and by choice, because that's the food that gives them the most flexibility. That's the process that gives them the most flexibility and the most nutritional optimization and other kinds of personalization that they require, which normal food just doesn't have. This will change the way people think about food, what it is, and what it can be. So, right now, we are limited by what food already exists, how it grows, how it exists out there in the market or in the world. But future generations may not see food the same way. It could be something that is completely moldable, completely changeable, completely personalizable. And that is the future of food. This is entering into a bold new era. And I, for one, am very excited about it. Thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, check out the website and our social media handles. Links to everything are in the description. Enriched is always looking for great customers and investors to work with. We look forward to hearing from you. See you soon.